Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Buffalo Bulls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... The Golden Flashes will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Buffalo's offense will take the field first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Now, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Motion from the wideout. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Snagged in the middle, it's Snow. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Morrow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back. It's blocked. He couldn't get it away. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Now, don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's in open space downfield.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Roberson. He's got him. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Henderson. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
Kent State 14, Buffalo 3.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake, using his legs to buy some time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Off play action on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes a man miss.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking downfield, it's Roberson. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Bulls will punt this one away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Back to the ground game on the left. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. That's caught. It's Snow. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Roberson. With the catch, it's McMillan. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle. It's McMillan. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Rides to back on the option, the give. Still running at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Skips away from pressure. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. It is good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nevada was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Reno. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll pull it on the read.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the golden flashes. Line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Roberson. The short hands, it's McMillan. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. Find some fresh air. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's McMillan. And he's gonna be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Here he goes. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Buffalo, 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to pass. It's Roberson. Makes the catch.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quarterback extends the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buffalo.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Berry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Clark.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Etheridge. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. To the air on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The give on the option. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Roberson. This time on target.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. And he's dragged down. So now it's 2nd and long.
A pickup of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Now from inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Kansas State 21, Buffalo 16.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. He'll keep it himself. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morrow. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Snow. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Now don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Martin. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll sneak it. Picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
To the ground with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Nice move, create some space. He won't get there, it'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll park it right around the 25. Running to Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Scanning the field, it's Roberson. The sure hands, it's Morrow. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Gain of 17 on the play. And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He leaves it with his back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught over the middle. It's Morrow. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
And first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Bounce bounced right back to them.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That slices the lead to 2.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Running into the open space. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Look out, he's got room. Jukes his way for more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Golden Flashes will have it 1st and 10. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.